All right, what's going on, Cam Coaching? Going to talk about another value prop and what can separate yourself from other agents. So as you guys know or may not know, we have all these value props in the file section within Cam Coaching that you can use during your listing presentations. And this one, we're going to be discussing circle prospecting. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and I will do that quickly. Let's see here. All right, hopefully you can see my screen. All right, so we're going to be talking about circle dialing, and the point that I really want to get across, and there's always going to be a couple of things that are going to separate you from other agents. For me, circle dialing is just that. So this is a marketing strategy that I really helps my sellers really have their listings stand out. So one of the things that I do on a daily basis is I circle dial. So what that means is I have a special software that allows me not only to dial, but to dial multiple lines at the same time. That way I can reach more people in the amount of time that I'm doing it. So I'm usually doing this anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day. And I'm reaching as many people as I can. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to input your property address and draw a geographical circle around that address. And what it will do is it'll populate all of the homeowners in the area and their contact information. So I can reach out to them directly and let them know about the new listing that I have in their neighborhood. So they're obviously interested because it's a property in their neighborhood. It directly impacts the value of their home on what I'm listing it for. So they're going to want to know this information. But even more important than that, homeowners and people in the neighborhood are the best salespeople for that neighborhood. Hopefully they know, and a lot of the times they do, they may know someone that's interested in moving into the area. So they may be able to give me some leads for people that are interested in buying your property. Number two is they're going to be able to be invited to your open house. And what I really want to do is when we do an open house is I want to be able to generate enough traffic to where if a buyer comes in, they're seeing that there's activity there. So when they do put an offer in, which I know they will, their offer is going to be more competitive, more aggressive because they're seeing the activity during an open house with people there and just being lively and active rather than going to an open house and there being no one there. Their offer may not be as aggressive. So one of my goals is making sure we're inviting as many people to the open house as possible. And we're seeing if I can get any leads from people in the neighborhood or talk to as many people as I can. So again, I'm target marketing the neighborhood. And this is all in addition to my other marketing effort, but making sure we really reach out so everyone knows that your property's on the market, not by just putting it online and not by just putting a sign in front of your property. So your neighbors will be the best advocates for this as far as your property being on the market and the neighborhood that potential buyers are going to be moving into. I'm also going to be able to call through my database. So calling through my database and additional circle prospecting, remember the geographical circle that I'm able to create and populate those numbers. In addition to that, I'm also able to call people in my database and do that at a rapid rate. So instead of calling people one by one, again, I'm able to use my special software to call these people and let them all know about this wonderful new listing that I have on the market. So most agents hope that someone else is going to sell the property for them. And that's just not the case with me. I'm proactively reaching out to as many people as I can over the phone in a couple different capacities, making sure that I can have as many conversations as possible, getting people excited about your property and inviting them to come see it or inviting them to the open house or for more information. And that's how I get a property sold. So hopefully this helps you guys and gives you some bullet points. Of course, the bullet points are laid out here so you can see them. But the purpose of these videos is to give you some dialogue on what that conversation will sound like. So hopefully you can use some of these bullet points, use some of the dialogue, tweak it, add your own personality into it. But again, this is just another weapon in your arsenal that you could pull out during a listing presentation if you feel it makes sense to do that. All right, guys, hopefully this helped. I'll be right back with some more value props. See you soon.